Watched.
You're listening to the all-new WICR.
Oh, and we're back, ladies and gentlemen. What's today's date, Steve?
Today.
What's today's magical date?
Today's 4/20.
Holy, what does that mean?
It means
Why'd
that.
you say it like that?
Well, some people celebrate holidays that not everyone celebrates, and today is one of them.
What kind of holiday is 4/20? I don't get it.
Today is a holiday where everyone who wants marijuana to get legalized gets to show why.
You said marijuana?
Yeah, marijuana's not a curse. This is a real word. This is in the dictionary, guys.
Oh boy. What we got here?
Dictionary.
This is in the dictionary.
Really?
Look it up.
So, happy 4/20 for all those out there that like to celebrate that kind of holiday. Big Steve,
What's going on?
Dev Dog,
Yo.
give us a little shout.
We
Give
are
us a little
here.
woof. Give us a
in
little
the
woof,
building.
woof.
Woof, woof,
Woof, woof.
woof.
Come on, guys, pump it up. Come on. All right, there we go. Now we're ready.
Some of us sound like there's something wrong with us.
Big Steve with the news, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
All right, guys, let's just get right into it.
Click,
But you gotta put my laptop on.
click.
There we go. All right, guys, this is Steven with your WICR News. Here's what's happening. Our top story today: Baltimore police have been accused of a cover-up after a violent death following the arrest of 27-year-old Freddie Gray. Cell phone video captured moments after Gray was arrested was released yesterday.
Ray, his leg look broke. Look at his leg. Look at his leg. That boy leg look broke. His leg broke and y'all dragging him like that.
The officers put Gray into a police van where authorities say he was placed in additional restraints. About 30 minutes later, the van arrived at a nearby police station where an ambulance was called. Gray was already critically injured with 80% of his spine severed at his neck and his voice box partially crushed. Police extended their condolences to the Gray family, but still have not released why Gray was arrested or how he became severely injured. In other news, 6 men were arrested Sunday in Minnesota and California on suspicion of supporting ISIS. 4 were arrested in Minnesota, apparently members of the Somali community. Locals told reporters that terrorist groups have been recruiting members from Minnesota's Somali community for years. Officials said that these men were not suspected of plotting attacks in the U.S. They stated that the case was under seal and no further information of the case was available.
All 6 are Minnesotans charged by criminal complaint with conspiring and attempting to provide material support to ISIL. 4 of the defendants were arrested yesterday in Minnesota and will appear this afternoon at 2 p.m. in federal court in St. Paul.
WikiLeaks made more than 30,000 documents from... WikiLeaks made more than 30,000 documents from last year's Sony hack available to the public. The documents were put online Thursday, which include hundreds of thousands of emails from over 2,000 Sony employees. WikiLeaks went on statement to say that the information was newsworthy and at the center of a geopolitical conflict. They believe the information belongs to the public. A Sony spokesman said that he disagrees with WikiLeaks' claim, stating that the company will continue to fight for the safety, security, and privacy of its company and employees. And that's gonna be all for our news.
Whoa.
What do you guys think of that?
Listen, what can I not think about that? That's just crazy.
Is there any good news today?
Jeepers creepers, mister.
Let's think about it like this. WikiLeaks
Yes.
made over 30,000 documents from the Sony hack, which was a huge deal last year,
Whoa.
available to the public.
Yeah,
So,
what kind of documents, Steve?
Yeah, like, isn't it?
What's up with them things?
mostly, I think their aim was just kind of to expose the inner workings of just like a large corporation like that. I guess a lot of people never see what really goes behind the scenes, and they felt like it because of such a big scandal that they had last year that the public should know why, when, where, what it was about. And now you can go online. You can pretty much read whatever you want to read about
Well,
it.
yeah. Well, like the main reason it happened was because they were releasing the film, The Interview, about Seth Rogen and James Franco.
Right.
These like entertainment news hosts who go to North Korea to kill Kim Jong Un.
Right.
And then
Jong-un.
this
Wait, who?
Kim Jong Un.
The
Oh.
communist dictator
I
of
thought it was Kim Jong Un.
North Korea, South Korea, one of the Koreas.
No, North Korea.
North Korea.
Wait,
Yeah.
who, what's his name?
Kim Jong Un.
I thought it was Kim Jong Un.
I think that's close enough.
Yeah.
Probably.
But yeah, and then like
Just don't let him hear you
Of
say
course,
that.
North Korea was absolutely offended by like they were gonna kill their leader.
Right.
And then-
which they
then-
did. Spoiler alert. I mean, if you haven't watched the
Oh,
movie,
you gotta say
it's not-
spoiler alert.
Wait, are you serious?
All right,
Oh,
listen.
They
if-
killed him?
Realistically, if you didn't watch the movie, you weren't missing out on a ton. So I'm doing you the favor. I'm getting you right to the end.
But then, like, of course, before the film was released before its Christmas Day release, this group, Guardians of Peace, decided to like start got a hold of all these documents, this huge hack at Sony, and release a lot of them, which, granted, were some of them were racist comments
Oh,
between head executives, some made against the president, but like it's like, listen, I'm not condoning racism here, but it's not
For a
like
second, I thought you were.
no,
We weren't sure,
no.
but now you cleared it up. Continue.
So, but it's not like they were like conducting an inner scheme that would threaten our security
You-
of our lives.
You know why I think people are mad? I think people are mad because
Because they're angry.
well, the information was hacked by hackers in North Korea, and now WikiLeaks had almost like helped them make it public to everyone.
Yeah, but really, we already had it made known to us.
True, but
Because the Guardians of Peace already released them.
not at the scale.
Not at the
it
scale
was.
of WikiLeaks, but
Guardians
like,
of who?
but really, like,
Well-
what are you gonna find out from a movie studio that is just so important to the public?
Yeah, I mean,
It's true.
it's true. I
They
mean,
just
You should go watch it.
they're a
today.
company that's sole reason is to make movies, make technology, make like games systems. Because Sony, of course, they own the PlayStation. They're the ones that own that. They make computers and all that. But like, what's truly like the reason this happened was because of the movie, The Interview.
Right.
And when you hear about these documents, yeah, you're like, oh, that's not right. But it's not like you're not gonna go see the movie, like a movie released by Sony because of. It's not like they offend. Like, I don't know. Like, yeah, they were racist comments, but like
But
they
that's
weren't
about it.
like. It seems as though that like some of them were made about, like, of course, about the president,
Yeah.
but it seemed like it was like if
Watch the likes.
yeah, I don't know. Like
the
I
WikiLeaks.
don't know. Like
By the way, for anyone who doesn't know, WikiLeaks is like a non-profit organization / website which just posts leaked information to the
Yeah.
internet to the public. So if anyone wants to read them, just go to wikileaks.com.
by their owner Julian Assange,
Right,
Who
had a
is
movie.
like Edward Snowden, like
Call back to Edward Snowden.
is pretty much no longer
Snowden.
allowed in this country or in
Snowden.
many other countries.
Yeah, it's true.
Why?
Well, because
He
of
just leaks
what
information.
WikiLeaks like releases information that are sensitive to a country's security out to the public.
What I'm asking is,
You Eden?
He and Trail Mix.
Trail Mix.
And not
Yeah.
Sharon.
Yeah.
I offered you guys already. Nah. So, hey, whoa, hey, hold on a minute. Listen,
What do you think,
did
Greg?
they? No, I got a question. Did they get a final judgment on Snowden, or no?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Oh, so we're waiting.
We're still waiting.
So what do you mean he's not let back in the country? You don't know.
Well, not yet. At least.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about Julian
Oh.
Assange.
Ah.
Who,
Oh, Julia Massage.
Julia's massage.
Ah, shit.
So, listen, what do you guys think of
That's all I'm doing is listening. Jeez.
listen and speak up a little bit. A little quiet over there, Greg. Yeah. It's because he's munching on that trail mix. He's busy. More police brutality. Okay, right? So this guy got arrested. He got thrown in a van. 30 minutes later, he makes it to the police station, but he has a 80% severed spine at the neck and a crushed vocal box, which means that, I mean, if they weren't strangling the life out of him, I don't know what they were doing. But they have not released why he was arrested or why his head was nearly torn off in the 30 minutes it took him from get to point A to point B. So what do you think of that?
Well, I'll tell you what, that it's time. It's no better time than now to start putting video cameras on cops.
Right. We were talking about this a few shows
There
back.
is no reason why
I mean,
a
we got
person's
the
head should be
technology.
almost.
I can't see why we don't have it already.
No, we do.
Well, I mean-
Strap a GoPro on everyone. Call it a day.
Yeah. I mean, there is absolutely no reason why this man is critically injured. And
Oh, he died.
he died.
By the way, yeah, he's that's it.
He's gone.
Game over.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no reason
He
for
died-
that.
he
There's no
died-
reason for that to happen.
They brought him to the hospital.
Unless they were threatening the life of the officer, which, from a lot of news recently, especially the one of the shooting at the park and the cop throwing
Yeah.
the taser, saying, "Oh, he took my taser," and
Yeah.
then throwing the taser, planting evidence. You can't really trust many of them. Like, it's hard to trust someone who's supposed to protect you if they're just gonna frame you in the end.
Yeah. What do you think, Greg?
Well,
What-
I
what
got
do
a
we
lot
need-
to say
what do
about
we
that,
need-
but unfortunately, it's time for a break, guys.
It's a break time.
Break
It's
time.
5:20 p.m.
You gotta be kidding me.
4:20. I'm sure there's a lot of people feeling real nice right about now out there.
It's also my brother's birthday.
What do we got for the
Happy
What do we got for
birthday.
the viewers?
Let's get some music. Let's go to Radioactive by Imagine Dragons.
Radioactive by Imagine Dragons. Now that's a